Hello and welcome back here in my colorful studio. Of course we will journal again today, and I also print a few things on tissue paper for my collage work. But before that I have to first sort my stamp collection. Finally. Whenever I think, okay, I want to do stamping now, then I thought about in which box is this famous stamp or which stamp box is where. So I have to pull all my stamps on my table and sorted them out to put them back in a beautiful box my dear sister made for me. I also sorted out some things into other boxes. Now it feels so free and organized, and now I know where they all are when I needed them. Otherwise, of course, collage. I glued and painted again. And behind me you can already see some new paintings. They have all lots of bold collage and ephemera and some fun gold leaf. They were made with beeswax, of course, too. I made a few of them, always a little bit different. I have now bound all my old workshops together into bundles. And the German ones are already out, but one English bundle is still missing and will come soon. Otherwise, grab your favorite beverage and share with me my studio time. Have fun! So yes, and here already the next page of my journal that I want to finish. This spread was already quite advanced, as you can see, with homemade stamps and beautiful lace. That was, of course, given to me by my beautiful sister. And yes, now I bring a little bit of visual texture on with this transparent papers. And by the fact that I have pasted such a collage face, such an obvious face, there's a hair missing, of course, and so I take some acrylic paint, water it down, and I continue the purple that's already in the spread and try to create some fun hair. And because it felt like something is missing, I put a little quote on the spread and voila, it's done. So here you can see all the stamps on a big pile. Here's some texture stamp, and I take them all into my hands, look at them and check if I want to use them again. These little boxes are very handy to sort some stuff, so I don't throw them away. These are old handmade stamps out of Moosgummi. I don't know the word in English right now, so I put them aside. I have them for so long time, but I didn't have used them because they are from wood, and I don't know, maybe I glue them on a future project. I don't like such obvious things like here for you. I love this, but yes, maybe it will make a beautiful gift. These handmade stuff are my very favorite. The small ones, they give such nice pattern if you use it in your work. I love to make backgrounds or pattern paper. Because I'm not a card making creator, I only do big journal spreads or pieces of art. These are the best to create with for me. These are also so much fun and so easy to create. Where to put them? Oh my god. Aside. So in here are the purchased one. Some of them I put in old CD boxes. I found this a quite good idea because you can see from both sides which are in there, and they hold very good on this acrylic case. But with my move, all the old CDs are gone. So for this time I put them here. This is a bought acrylic block. So now I need something that to put here so that they can hold up. The feathers out of rubber, an old rubber. The moon and the sun together. Wow, I didn't knew I had so much of them. This is a very, very old one. They are not used since I've bought them. Oh my god. Some are so old, I mean. I will put most of them away. When I see that, I immediately take a look here. This is an old, not an old one, it's a stamp made for textile. And when you want to stamp with it, you have to put some very soft cloth underneath so that it can press into it, because it's out of wood. It's carved into wood, and you really have to take care of what color you use. Best is to use some ink. Of course, you can wash it out. No toothpaste box, but it had worked out very good. I forgot all that. I forgot most of them, really. I didn't knew I had them. Ah, this was a gift from a beautiful art friend. So interesting to see. This is from a shoe I found on the floor in holiday, I think. it already feels so good to have them nearby and have them all together. Yes, these old ones I don't want anymore. No, no, no. The heart, of course, had to stay. So now I'm gone through all my stuff. Very good. How about you? Are you very organized, or are you an intuitive creator like me and all the stuff laid unsorted? Here I made a box for some friends who start out with art, with art journaling, and we can create very freely with these and put paint on top without thinking. And of course some cake has to come and feed my belly. I hope I could inspire you with that to go through your stuff. Maybe the stencils, the stamps, or some other things. It takes not so much time, but it's so helpful, and I don't know why I do this more often. Thank you, sweetheart, for making this beautiful box for me. I will share it, treasure it for sure. So here it is. Ta-da! And now onto the cake. And because I have them in my hands, I have to stamp now. I grab out all the tissue paper and deli papers that lay around, some old unused tea bags, and so on. And I have my wet palette nearby, and it's so quick to create some new collage. This is from the wonderful carving blog I carved out, and I love these stamps created with these. They are so good to use, so easy to use. When I'm done with these, I put them into water or spray them immediately and use a baby wipe to clean them. Because when the paint dries on these, yes, this is not so the best thing to do. So I have some minutes and now want to finish the next page in this spread. And I love this sketchy style of her face, and that you can see all the original collage bits in the background. It's quick, easy, and I love it so much. I call it finished. This sweet soul is from a workshop. This is a self-portrait of me with butterflies, because it felt like I'm a butterfly. This girl is finished now. And I glued a bindi on top of her forehead. And here you can see all the fun texture and stuff. She is one of my favorites. It's a paint over collage, as you can see, and it has some old vintage collage bits in the background. I really love the stencil and the pattern in her shirt. I love all of her, all of the spread. She's so fun too, really. And I don't know why I use these big letter thing more often. A little sweet angel. And you can see what happens when you put your glue gun too near to your acrylic paint. Then this pour gets some wrinkles. And this one is finished. It's very abstract, and it is brushes paint out on the page and some scribbles, and voila, done. I love it. It's an abstract for me. So here I've marked this page to do more with it. I have some more left, and I start out very intuitive, and I think I have used some washi tape and some scribbles, and now it felt like it needed collage. It needed some things on top, some story. And with that I grab my collage stuff and try to find something. So I go through all my collage stuff and decide to use some flowers today. And I grab these and go through them to see which one fits my feelings today, which one fits the page. And I love these sunflowers. Oh, so sweet. But they don't fit because I would have to cut them out, and I don't want to. This one is nice. It's a solitaire and it fits the page. It fits the colors and the length of the page. But in the end I used this blue one. This looks like a palm tree, and you can see the whole spread. I filmed and make a German workshop with it, which come out very soon. It's an angel that will appear. With my well-loved Neo colors, I can create all my lovely tick marks on the paper. Oh my god, I made so much collage papers. I love to use my own because they are so more meaningful to me and so much more excitement when I use them. So I ripped it to size and put them in my handmade collage box, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I of course have to fix these because they are water soluble, so that when I put glue on top that they wouldn't smear. So here you can see me using all my collage to create these nice wooden blocks. I go through my stuff and look what I found, what fits the best. I mix the ephemera with my handmade stuff, with some scrapbook papers, to get a nice cohesive mix out of colors, shapes, and yes, forms or shapes. I use my jelly prints. I love to use old ephemera like these And these blocks were created all from ephemera and then put a nice solitaire flower on top. I work with Encaustic, of course, too. So much texture and stuff. Handmade papers in black and white or some neutral colors. As you see, these blocks are very awesome because they have a hanger already on the back. And you can see it's so quick that you have an interesting background created. You have some text peeking through that you can read, hidden stories. I really love to create these. I love to glue. I love to have these papers in my hands and feel them and rip them to size. Some are very brittle. Some reminds me of my own school days. I really enjoy this time to glue, be with myself, a little bit of meditation every time I do it. How about you? How do you feel to glue stuff down? Do you love more to paint or to sketch? So here it is, finished glued, and now it has to dry so that I can work on more. I love when the sides are thicker so that they are a work of art too. So you have 5 sides to look at. Now it has to dry. Here you see the finished paintings. I put flowers on them, gold leaf, much texture and colors. They are very different, and I love to work in series because you work more freely, and so that you have not only one painting in front of you, and you know there are more to create on, and the pressure is gone. Here are the more smaller ones. These two fit so well together because the flowers are similar. When you watch this video, these guys are in my shop already, and if you like them, maybe for you or a good friend, please come and take a visit. Much love. See you next time.